Time to go away. Shadow saying hello. What's her actual name? I just call her Shadow. What's her actual name, Tori?
It's Edie, isn't it?
Edie.
Eden, yeah.
Eden.
Either or.
Yeah, I just call her Shadow because you mentioned it in the group chat and I was like...
Yep.
Gemma's voguing. Are you okay, Gem?
The cardigan vogue.
Smashes him, which we always expect.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, different there.
Welcome to Tuesday first Vlogmas live show with the Christmassy background. It's Christmas time. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 And Chloe's got a tree. I don't have a tree. Well, I do, but it's there and it's not lit up. It's just like a silver sticky thing that sticks up. Yeah, you know what I mean. We will have a Catherine around about 8 o'clock. And we will have a Meg, but traffic decided that it didn't want to function and it was going to hold her up today, so she's running a little bit late. And I think we had somebody commenting again before like 5 o'clock or whatever time it's cut off, because there's like a massive white space at the top of my comments that I can't see anything for. So he did that last time and he tried to comment before, like, we should comment at like 2:30 or something daft. So if anyone commented before Hattie at 10 to 6,
Hattie,
then I can't see your comment. I will be reading Dawn of the Fire Elemental. That was hard for me to read. And Leviathan Wakes in these sprints. Meep. I'm reading Not My Problem, Kiara or Sierra Smith.
Kira.
Yeah. As well as playing Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you have? I have Violet. And I have this purple snake thing that's supposed to be a companion, but I'm riding him at the moment.
Oh, we started off early today,
Okay. The purple dragon is taking me somewhere at the moment. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Just shoots fire out of his legs. I don't know what he's doing.
You're not getting any better.
Oh, I'm not with it today. Well, I'm never with it, but let's just...
You say today?
Like, I was coughing on the bus, right? And I was covering my face, I had a mask on. It's not COVID, I'm just not well. And this guy was literally just glaring at me. Not like people side eye you sometimes when you're on the bus. He full on stood at the front of the bus, turned around, and just glared at me, and then pulled a face. And then I just took my earphone out. I was like, "You got a problem?" I'm like, "I am not in the mood to play today." And he's like, "You're coughing." I'm like, "Yeah, you're at the front of the bus, and I've got a mask on. I am not well." And he was like, "Ugh." Fuck off. Not in the mood for you today, bitch.
What a bell end.
I know. Hello to Chloe. I hope you're not working. But
Danny just presented me with a hot chocolate with marshmallows in.
Daniel, where's my hot chocolate marshmallows, you evil?
I didn't know he knew how to make hot chocolate.
Have you tasted it yet? Maybe he doesn't.
I mean, it smells pretty good. I'm not going to try it yet, but...
But it is hot chocolate, so it would always smell good.
This is true.
It's when you get to the bottom and it's not been mixed together properly and it's just like, what is this?
I have faith in him.
Okay.
I reckon it's going to be a good one.
Okay.
I can't try it yet, though, because it's really hot.
It is a hot chocolate that he has just made.
Yeah, I'm just going to hug it because I'm cold.
Hello, lovely people. Hello, Malus. How are you? Aloha. Enjoy sprints. I feel a bit meh today.
Sorry.
I'm not going to join, but have fun. I'm sorry you're feeling meh, but you might have already gone. But, I got my kitty in the knives in the Harrow the knives today. I just need to find Nona. And then these came today, but I didn't know what they were when they arrived because these were laid like this, so the parcel was like this, and I forgot I'd ordered from Forbidden Planet, so I was like, what the hell? I was looking like, what the hell have I ordered? What's arrived? Because I got that Meet Cute book the other day that no one's owned up to, and I realised it was these that came. And Volume 3 still is not in stock, and I'm getting worried. Normally it's back in stock within a few weeks. And it's not in stock again. I might have to go to eBay.
Oh,
We have... Who's munching? I'm sorry I did that to you. Do you want me to remove you and then bring you back in a bit? We'll let Meg munch.
Right as I took the final bite of my tea cake.
I will also be painting my nails tonight. Fun. What colour? Do you have a design, or is it just different colours? Hello everyone, I'm hoping these sprints keep me distracted as I'm stressed. I'm sorry that you're stressed. Hopefully you will get distracted by something stupid that I'm inevitably going to say at some point.
It's already started.
Hello. We have an Amy. Are you reading tonight? What are you reading? We have a Saipan. How are you? Scarlet what? Oh, Pokemon. Yeah.
Is this the
I was
purple
gonna get-
dinosaur that you're riding?
the scarlet worm.
I do
It's
think the
not
Scarlet
bad.
one is a worm, but I'm going to be reading Window Shopping. I tried to order that, but it said 3 to 4 weeks delivery. Christmas will be over by then, and I'll have to wait till next year to read it anyway.
I can bring it on Sunday.
The little face lit up then.
Thank you. I can find every other Tessa Bailey book on BookBeat, just not that. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. I am en route. Oh, we have Meg. I did mention you were running a little bit late. Off today. Yay!
So bad.
Yeah, traffic getting me home was really bad.
What time did
didn't
you
help
actually
that-
leave today, Meg?
It was like 5:15.
Oh, okay, because you were worried earlier that you weren't going to be able to leave on time. So.
Yeah, well, so no, there was drama though. So like, we didn't actually know if we'd be able to leave because we had to call the police on a claimant at like 5:15.
Oh,
And
fun.
it was like round the back, and people were like, "Oh my god, is he gonna like attack our cars?" But no, the police arrested him, so it was all good.
Oh my god. When you said drama, I thought you were like, oh, a little bit of office drama, not police involvement. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is office drama for our office, but
Yeah.
not what most people would associate with office drama.
I've had that happen before. So yeah.
Off today, so I'll be reading I Confess by Alex Barkley. I don't know what that is. Is that a challenge? No, it's not. Is it a thriller or is it what is it? I'm gonna be switching between Kingdom of Ash and Holopox. Two very different books. Two very different vibes.
The vibes would be meshing in my brain if I was doing that. I was like, no, today is for this and tomorrow is for this. I could not do both at once.
See, I need to read Holopox, and it's just another series. Oh, I need to add that to my series list. I'm gonna say I'd say it's bad, but I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. But I don't have as many series to finish as Catherine yet, based on what I've already added. I think I'm at about 50 or 60 series.
I'm just not tracking it. I will just be surprised.
But because I double stack my books now, because I have no space, like I need the way of checking what I've read and what I've got. But oh no, I'm lying to you. I'm absolutely fucking lying to you right now. It's 83. So 50 or
it's
60. It's 83. I purely lied to you. I'm sorry. I hate liars,
dare
and I
you.
lied. Okay. Okay. I'll probably be continuing reading Tinsel this evening, but I'm also working on my 2023 spreadsheet, so I'm not sure how much reading will be done. I consistently keep getting pings about the Little Inkling book designs, Little Inkling Designs journals that are on the way. It keeps saying your parcel is on its way every time a new scan comes up, and I'm like, I'm well aware of this, but it's coming from Canada, currently in Quebec, Canada, which is on its way, but a little bit further away than I would like. Last time it pinged, it was like, oh, he's in Quebec, Canada. I was like, mm-mm, not close at all. Still got a sea to travel over. Hey, my reading is about to go to shit because Disney Dreamlight Valley just updated. Oh, that's what I still wanted to buy.
Isn't that the one that like you can pay for it now, but it's going to be free at some point next year? I'm waiting for it to be free.
The thing is, when it becomes free, things tend to go shit, like it did with Overwatch. Overwatch was good when it was a paid thing, and then now that it's free, you just get people. It's just shit.
I know what I'm like with things though. I'll buy it, like play it for about a month, and then give up on it. So I'll just wait.
Well, I don't know what.
Nintendo Switch. I played Animal Crossing for maybe a month. I have not picked it up since June.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. We'll have to see. You need to read just like Magic with me though, Andy. You can read. You can play after you've had your buddy read pages. Okay, Zebra. Thank you. Thrill a mystery. Ooh, nice. See, I need Holopox to help with the heartbreak of Kingdom of Ash. I like your thinking. Although, based on the other two books, it's not all sweetness and light in that series. But it's still probably better than the heartbreak of Kingdom of Ashes from what I've heard. Yes, it'll be free in February, as it will be officially released then. The game is still in beta at the moment. Oh! I did not know this. Is it expensive to buy? Because I might still buy it anyway. But then again... Oh! Guess what?
What?
I'm going to be watching Endgame on Saturday.
I mean, you already know a good portion
I know.
of what happens in it, but yeah.
I know I'm going to watch an Endgame because I was supposed to go to parents' house this weekend. But obviously, because we've got markets on Sunday, I was like, there's no point me going over just for the Saturday, just to come back home on the Saturday evening. And I've got my flu jab on Saturday morning. So I'm just going to go get my flu jab, wait for my new keyboard to arrive, because you won't be able to see this. But literally the key has no letters left on it, the keyboard. Luckily I can touch type, so I know where all the letters are supposed to be. But yeah, wait for that to come, and then I'll just catch up on my Marvel stuff, I think.
Nice.
Hello, Kitty. Nice to see you back. I saw you uploaded a video earlier. It's on my watch later. I think the standard edition is £30-ish. Maybe not then. I think I'll wait. Yeah. So, everyone else in the comments has said what they're reading. If you haven't, please let me know what you're reading. But, girls on the live, what are you reading / doing this evening? Gemma, go.
I am reading the buddy read pages of Your and Me One Matthew Prince. And then I'm probably going to read Tokyo Revengers! Yay!
Wow, I did not know you liked that series.
Brand new information!
Brand new information!
There's a colour page in the middle. Why didn't they do that?
Ashley, what are you doing / reading?
I am going to be listening to Kingdom of Ash while knitting. And I also need to wash my hair, so I will be reading something in the bath whilst I wash my hair.
I like that. I like it. Meg, what are you reading?
I don't know. I'm either gonna listen to the YouTube videos of the Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy whilst I tidy my room, or I'm gonna continue not reading the buddy read pages of Your Mean One Matthew Prince and just like reading all of it in one go because I'm not having a great time with it right now and I need it to get better.
Yeah, I have heard that,
No.
Yeah, Chloe mentioned that you're not having a great time.
I said I wasn't having a great time. She's like, oh, I hope Meg's doing better with it. I'm like, oh, no, she's not.
No, I feel like it would be a great film. If I didn't have to hear his internal monologue, I'd be having a great time, but he's really irritating me.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh no, poor capitalist baby. How can we make your life better? No, we'll see.
Tori, what are you doing / reading?
I'm pretty much Eden sitting. Pretty much where my whole night was going. If she behaves and Rolo doesn't become an asshole, then I will try and read. Because he keeps sitting outside the door and winding her up because she can hear him moving, which then rewinds her up, and then he gets wound up because he can't see her.
Is that
And
what
we're just going
was about earlier? Or was it just being...
Yeah. So like she wants to be close to me. She keeps like shuffling as close as possible, but then she gets arsy when I touch her. But then I stop, and then she growls at me for stopping. So we're going in this circle, which with Rolo just like fucks off, and as you've seen, he doesn't stand next to me at all. So I know what he wants. But with Eden, I don't quite... She's very vocal. I don't quite know what the vocalness means yet. But my laptop also doesn't really like this, so I might get the tablet at some point and see if that works better. Because you do kind of sound a bit like a robot. I've sent Gemma a voice note just so she could have a giggle. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully everything will even out.
Lisa, I think you're
I
muted.
hear you.
Chloe, what are you doing?
Lisa, we could see you
I
talking.
know. I just realised I muted you so I could cough, and then I forgot to unmute you.
Okay. I am avoiding the audiobook of You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince, because I have 2 hours of it left to read. I'm just like, I'm not in the mood to read that tonight. I will listen to it on the train tomorrow. And I'm going to be starting Astro Parker Doesn't Fail, because this is a book that I think I'm going to love. So.
In happy news, I'm really enjoying Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy.
Yes, that's good news.
Yeah.
Seeing as that live show is Thursday.
Mhm.
So I'm glad that you're enjoying that. I will have to watch it back when you had your discussion. So I have read the first story in Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy. But I am going to be reading, catching up with, you can't see this black screen here.
Looks riveting.
Fucking hell. Yeah, me and Matthew Prince, I'll be catching up with that. And then me and Andy / a zebra are starting this today. It's a very weird day to start it, but I was like, I can't start it till yesterday because I didn't really do anything much yesterday. I started the Burning God, and then just fell asleep. So that was fun. So I've got quite a few things to read this week, as usual. It's supposed to be a chill month, and then I leave myself 4 books to read at the same time.
It's totally not you.
What did you say, Meg?
Gotta keep you on your toes.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I've given myself... When I look at my TBR, it's not like the size that I would normally have physically. Because a lot of what I want to read are like Christmassy books on my Kindle. So I'm looking at it like, I don't have much to read, but I'm like, oh yeah, but there's 3 books on my Kindle. But they are like really quick contemporary. And I literally read Sarah Morgan books. Winter's Wedding in December and Christmas Escape. I read those in like Friday evening and Saturday. Like, there was such quick reads. So I feel like sometimes the fact that I give myself such a big TBR is a good thing. Because when I don't have a lot to read, and I have a wider option and space of time to read them in, I don't make decisions. And then I just like dip into like 6 different books at once, because I'm like, these can spread over the month. And I'm just an idiot. I am a basic bitch, I know. So, we'll set it. Are you happy? What was that? I don't know what I'm saying then. Are you happy with 45? Or would you like an hour for the first sprint?
45 is fine.
45?
I don't mind.
I think Eden is happy with 45 too. That's right. I will read for you and you all, Elisa. Oh, thank you, Zebra. The Deal and the Wheel of Time. Oh, well. The Wheel of Time is a big book to come back to, so good luck with that, Kitty. I bought that about 7 months ago and still haven't touched it.
I think I got it for my birthday last year.
I think there's a Wheel of Time. Read along somewhere, going on next year. Probably won't
Isn't
stick to it.
one starting that? Is that what Becca and the books is doing? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it's Becca that's taking part in that. Yeah. But I realised I forgot to say hi. I've been here the whole time. That's why we've got through the comments so quick. I haven't read anything in ages. I kind of left the booktube community because of someone, but I'm sick of it putting me off. Don't know what I'll read though. Well, it's glad to have you. We are glad to have you back, Lisa. You don't have to read. You know, just sit and chill and chat.
But if you do have options, feel free to let us know. We will help you
Yeah.
pick.
Just read something quick and easy if you want. Dear, can you wash my hair too? Oh, I was like, what?
No.
Our hands do not
Yeah.
stretch that long.
You're gonna smash, aren't you?
That's not my capability with the brain cell, sorry.
Hi everyone, I'll be reading the Shadowhunter Codex. Cool. TBR wise, I don't have a lot to read, but this week I seem to have just picked up loads of books at the same time because I'm an idiot. I am 350 pages in. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. And now I'm gonna present. And we're gonna have a 45-minute timer. Are we? Yes, we are. I will see you all in 45 minutes.
Bye.
now. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We've lost a Tori. I think she's changing devices. But how did we do, Gemma? Go.
I read like 3 and a bit chapters.
Of what are you reading again?
You're reading one Matthew Prince.
Have you read yesterday's Buddy?
Yeah,
You're on today's
I'm on
pages.
chapter 10.
I'm just getting to today's pages. Just caught up with yesterday's. Smash.
I had a massive fight with my hair.
Fab.
I won though.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you did.
And then I think I listened to like 8 chapter.
Did you say what you were reading? I've forgotten everything.
Kingdom of Ash.
Kingdom of Ash. And then we have a
Go back to putting them in our
Catherine.
names.
Huh?
I feel like we need to go back to putting them in our names.
I feel like that's so 2021.
At least they ain't remembering.
Yeah, I'm not remembering shit. I do remember that Catherine wasn't on and didn't tell me what she was reading / doing, so I can ask Catherine, what did you read / do?
I was just finishing up hosting an event, so I was just checking that the recording had worked, and then I went into the kitchen and started to tidy up the kitchen because it was chaos. So I didn't read anything, but when I do read, I'll be reading Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy. I have about I think I've got 150 pages left.
Oh god, I've got so many more.
And Meg, what did you do?
I picked up Tales from a Shadowhunter Academy, so I'm listening very slowly because it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm on page like 106. It's like 650. So, it's got
You're
more.
1/6 of the way there.
Yeah.
There's just 5 more of those things to go.
But there's one really long story right in the middle. Have you got to the really long one yet?
No, I'm literally on the second one.
Oh.
Yeah. The Evil We Love looks long.
That's the one that was really long. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the one next to it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chloe.
It took you a while then. It was like you didn't remember what my name was. I'm like, it's on the screen.
Do you forget things? No.
I read 32 pages.
Oh.
Let's see if she can remember what I'm reading.
There
There we go.
Oh, Astrid. Did you just say that, Meg?
Yeah.
Oh. Tori is back.
She has returned.
She's at the bottom of the pyramid.
Christmas tree.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Christmas tree.
It's an upside down
Can you hear me
Christmas
this
tree.
time?
Weird.
It would also be an upside down pyramid though.
Yeah.
What did you
I don't know how
read
I'm
/ doing
getting
that?
tablet, but I can actually hear you this time. So
Success.
What did you read / doing that one other than change devices?
I have an EB here now,
Oh.
and I cleared out the bottom of the cupboard because at my granny she slept in the cupboard, and we don't have heating downstairs, as you guys know from me complaining it's cold. And she's been down there for the last week, 4 days, and it's freezing. So we're trying to get her up here. So yes, you. I'm trying to make like a little.
I 100% thought you meant that your gran slept in the cupboard, and I was like, need to wake up a little bit. If that
Oh,
is-
I really thought you meant that as well till Meg just mentioned it.
No, I knew Tori meant the cat, but only because I'd previously had this conversation with Tori.
Yeah. No, it took me like a couple of seconds to be like weird, and then like, nope, we're about cat.
We are on
Yeah,
about the cat. We are. So yeah, so I'm trying to put her bed that was in the cupboard at my granny's in the cupboard here, and like get her to use that so that it's warmer. because I think she'll get sick if she stays downstairs. Because Rolo comes up and down, and you can always tell when he's been down there because his fur is freezing.
Yeah.
But he obviously knows when to move, where she doesn't yet. So yeah, he's giving me a
You've
bit
only
of
had
a
her a
heart
few
attack.
days,
but-
though, haven't you? So it'll be a
Yeah.
learning curve for her.
We got her on Thursday, so it's still very new. But we just know because it's supposed to be like 0 degrees and snow this week. Like we can't leave her downstairs. She doesn't get the option. It'll be too cold.
Yeah. We've
So yeah,
it's-
Rolo apparently isn't getting to sleep in the bedroom for the next few days while we settle Edie.
we've got weather warnings that there's going to be snow gales and storms are coming. So I was like,
Bless you.
Bless
who
you.
was that?
That was me. I sneezed.
Oh,
You moved so quickly.
I
you
heard the
kinda
noise,
didn't
but
even
everyone was
react.
just
It's like,
like, who was it?
yeah.
So I was like, yeah, it can snow, whatever, but just not on Sunday. Like,
It can
Sunday needs-
snow, but not on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because I've got to drive to a wedding and then be at a
Okay.
wedding and then drive back.
It can't snow until Christmas.
That's the positive attitude that we need.
I've spoken. No snow.
That's the rules.
Oh God! Oh, where was that voice come from? I don't know.
What did you do, Lisa?
I read the first 6 chapters of. I was going to show you again, but you can't see it because it's a black screen on my Kindle. You're mean one Matthew Prince, but what I did, was I sneakily signed up to Scribd under Barely Adult in podcast, so I could get 30 days and audiobook it. But then it also gave me 30 extra days on my account because I used my Scribd link from my YouTube videos.
Hi.
Sneaky.
You genius!
I'm a genius! And I can read all the popular books because once it runs out on one, I can then move to the other.
They
For like
can't stop
30
you.
days. So I'm feeling fine and fucking fresh. Okay.
Work the system, bitch. Work it.
I've also realised I've got a blanket problem.
No such thing.
Because I didn't realise the From Blood and Ash one was so fucking big. And it was so fucking cheap. People were selling it for stupid prices, and then I got this for like £15. And I was like, yay. And then I went on Redbubble and there were I was gonna get the Darker Shade of Magic one from Vinted, but she wouldn't go less than £30. And I was like, nah. She was charging she wouldn't even go. She said the lowest she would go to is 40 because I offered 30 because she's got it on at 50. And I was like, no.
Did they not come out with a book box?
Yeah,
You don't even pay that for the boot box.
I know.
Like,
And you get a book with it. So I was like, nah. So then I went on Redbubble to try and find some Darker Shade of Magic blankets, and I found a couple that I've saved. And then I went on and bought a different blanket from Vinted for £15 as well. So I'm gonna have all the blankets arriving, and I don't know what the other one's called. It's one of the fandom of some kind. I can't remember.
I love blankets.
And
Me
then
too.
I think
she's
I've got
got one on
6
the way as well.
right now, which is perhaps too many.
You've got how many?
Like 6 within arm's reach. Never mind the pile that's on the other side.
I mean, when I'm downstairs on the sofa, I sit underneath a snuggle. You know, like the ones with the arms.
Yes.
I have 2 dressing gowns like over the body part. I've got a duvet and a blanket, and it was still cold.
It's like,
like,
you're in the.
So I'm lying to you. This is Blood and Honey.
I was going to say, I think I've got it now and it's Blood and Honey.
The one that's on the way is from Blood and Ash. And then I've saved 2 Darker Shade of Magic ones. And then I randomly bought Jen one because she liked it.
Who left?
She sent me like 3 different Dark Shade of Magic ones, and she's like, "Which one do you like best?" which art do you like best? And I was like, well, this one. And she's like, it'll be with you next week. And I was like, bitch, what? No, I thought I was picking for you. I thought you were taking my opinion.
Is Ash okay?
I think she froze.
Yeah, she was frozen for a while. The computer's probably having issues.
It's a
My computer was having a right meltdown. Like, I hardly use my laptop anymore, and it used to game, but now, not so much. Doesn't
we
happen,
have
so used to using the computer.
we're going 56 pages read a tinsel. It's a reread, but I love this book. I need to read that at some point, probably next year now.
I love them.
I keep saying this every time I see it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like that, and then I don't get it.
Was it a middle grade?
Yeah.
Got up to 85% of my books, so should finish the next sprint. It's so good. What are you reading again? I don't remember what you're reading. I'm sorry. 30 pages. 2023, aiding Lisa's memory. She has got a lot going on. I'm just thick as pig shit.
I mean,
No, you are.
I have brain fog. 20 pages of sorting my bag out for work. I like it. I did 19 pages of Holopox, and then did 58 pages of Kingdom Rush. Can you stop reading so much? You're making me feel bad. I had my tea, so I'll be reading next sprint. Kay put a teaspoon of Marmite into tomato pasta. Game changer. I mean, I like Marmite, but
That sounds good.
I'm not sure how that would go down. Yeah. Oh, Alice doesn't like it. Ew, Andy. It can't snow end of.
It can snow on Christmas Day. It can snow Christmas
only works on
Eve.
Christmas Day.
It can be white on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And by the time I wake up on the 27th, I want it gone.
I've got to
Can
work
we
on
try
Christmas Day, but that's fine.
You're working on Christmas Day.
I'm working hospitality, dude.
Oh, I know, but you're the boss girl. You could have been like,
Yeah,
you
but I
work on
picked the
Christmas
best
Day.
shift. I did the rotas. I picked the best shift. Do you know how quiet we are on Christmas morning? I have 0 checkouts and like 6 check-ins or something. Like, it's an easy shift.
So good, just tastes really tomato-y. I might try it now that you've said that. It's a cost of living crisis, Lisa. You can't have a blanket problem. True. Smash cold, she's froze. I'm gonna message you in a minute and see if she's okay.
She's in the comments.
Oh. Oh, hi, my computer's gone fucked up. You need to get a new computer.
Yeah, it's really easy to do that. Just go get one.
We go
This
from
was
talking
me
about
last
cost of living crisis to just go get a new computer.
Yeah.
Just save
Now
up
it's actually
over a couple of
my one.
months. If you can save. I'm saying this, I can't save for shit. But if you can save, Smash, just save over a couple of months and then try and get, like, you don't need a really expensive one.
And if you can't save, a mallet and a ski mask will get you really far.
Yeah.
I do not condone violence and robbery, but
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
the Currys really need those display models. They have so much money. You could just take
I thought you
one.
were meant to say they have so many.
Yeah, they got so many. Have you seen how many TVs are in there? They're not going to miss one. One measly laptop.
Well, can you imagine if every person thought that? And every person was like, they won't just miss this one.
Called looting.
It's called socialism.
Jem acting like we're in a post-apocalyptic world. Just loot the shit out of everything.
Just take what you need.
Be like blooming blur. It'd be like Bird Box.
Oh my god, that was such an eerie film.
I haven't
Like,
watched it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
It gives me Sandra Bullock, top tier acting in it, but the whole thing is just heartbreaking and kind of eerie, but good, so good. Not really Christmassy vibes, so maybe don't watch it around this time of year. Just watch fun, festive, cheesy, shitty Netflix rom-coms, which is what
Oh, the
me and my
nerds.
friend did at the weekend. So last
You mean
weekend, huh?
So you mean movies where they leave their kids at home and miscount their kids?
Yeah. See, I've not watched Home Alone yet.
Oh,
Not
it's
watched.
the best one.
I'm probably gonna save that till closer to Christmas when I'm at my parents' house.
Oh, you
Um,
just mean this year, right?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I've seen
I was
the
like,
only
fuck
ones that
Marvel, go
matter.
watch Home Alone.
I've seen all the Home Alones, but the only ones that really matter are 1 and 2. So far this year, I've done a rewatch of Love Hard with my mum last week, and then with
Oh, I
Ed
love
over the
that
week.
one.
I liked that one. And then over the weekend, me and Ed watched The Noel Diary, Angel Falls Christmas, with the guy from One Tree Hill who was supposed to be a very caring angel, but was basically a robot the whole film. I don't know
Oh my
what his
god.
acting was doing for that whole fucking film, but it
Is
wasn't
it
Chad
Chad
Michael Murray that
Michael
we know and love.
Is this a new one where they do the ice skating scene, but
And
they
he's
don't
just
actually ice
he's
skate?
just
It's
kind
just
of very
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all
I
over
see it
TikTok.
on
Yeah,
TikTok. And he's just like, yes, I skated it.
with
No.
someone from 90210 in it as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Adrienne
Yeah.
from Arizona. Yeah. And then we watched A Christmas Miracle for Daisy, which is a cute one. But I've got a couple more that I need to watch. I've got a list of them that I want to watch.
I have
Me
only
and
watched 2
Jason.
Christmas films so far this year, and I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm
How
disappointed.
was the Aaron Tveit one?
I enjoyed it. I had a great
Oh.
time.
You are incorrect.
It wasn't like a great film, but I had a
What's
good
it
time.
called?
watching.
It was so bad, and I love shitty Christmas films.
I had a good time watching it. That is the important part.
Question
sang.
1.
You didn't tell me
Where
he
can I
sang in
watch it?
You were funny.
It was
Question
on
2.
Channel 4 the other day.
Channel
Ah.
5.
And what's it
Channel
called?
4, Lisa, Channel 4 put their films sometimes on there, all 4, because that's how I watched The Addams Family, which I must tell you was absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
And now
Yes.
go back to Christmas films.
The Addams Family
The
is.
first message we got was, "Is this a Christmas movie?"
Because
No.
it started off and they
No.
were singing carols outside this person's house. I was like, is this a Christmas film?
What was the film called?
One Royal Holiday.
It's
I was
bad.
gonna say I possibly have watched that, but possibly not.
I watch so many terrible Hallmark My Vista Entertainment Christmas films every year, right? They're like my favourite thing. And like there are some that I genuinely enjoy and will rewatch every year. And that one, I watched it and I was so excited because it had musical theatre stars. And it was so bad. And I don't even think they sang very well at the end.
I'm
Was
ignoring
it
that.
Cats level?
Was it what?
Was it like Cats level?
I haven't seen Cat.
It was just in all fairness, what it was from what I didn't like about it was just a bit boring. Like
It was
not that
boring.
much
I
happened. It just
thought the
kept getting
acting was
snowed in.
filthy. The accents were awful.
Oh yeah, the accents were not good. I still don't know what his accent was supposed to be, but I still enjoyed it.
His hair was bad.
What's it called? I'm gonna watch the trailer. I want
Royal
to
Holiday.
One Royal Holiday.
There we
It was
go.
on
It's on
Channel 5
Netflix.
last week or the week before.
Oh.
I recorded it when it was on.
Me
I
and Jason watched tea films. We watched them while we were putting up the tree. He picked them, so we watched Nightmare Before Christmas because he said we didn't watch that at Halloween, Mummy, so we better watch it at Christmas. I was like, damn straight, kid, damn straight. And then we watched The Muppets Christmas Carol, which is the
I love
best,
that one.
best version.
yes, the
want
one
it to
Christmas
be
one that I will rewatch every year, or that I have been rewatching every year, is Christmas Inheritance and A Christmas Prince and Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2.
Oh, I love the
Um,
Christmas Chronicles.
So
The only Christmas movie I watch, and then you list 4.
yeah,
Usually the only one I watch.
yeah, I meant the only ones. One's plural. Oh, no, also, we watched Falling for Christmas as well with Lindsay Lohan, which was...
that
Oh, I
you?
haven't seen that one yet.
She was okay.
Glowing endorsement.
She was fine. She was...
Do you know what?
she was just Lindsay Lohan, right? She's never really been the best actress, is she? She's kind of like, you know, she plays the typical posh, privileged, mummy's like daddy's girl who owns a ski resort at the beginning, and she's oblivious to the poor people, and then dates a really obnoxious social media influencer called Tad. Yeah.
You're saying she's never been the best actress. Did you not witness the stunning take of doing 2 characters in The Parent Trap when she was like 12 years old? Do not insult Lindsay Lohan like this. Nowadays, yes. Previously,
Okay,
Freaky
let's
Friday was a
rephrase
great
that.
film,
That
Confessions of a
movie was
Teenage Drama
amazing.
Queen, Mean Girls. Like,
We'll give her those 2 films.
I mean, I've just listed 4.
Oh, I blanked out everything but The Parent Trap and Mean Girls.
What else did you say?
Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, which was my personal favourite.
Oh, I've
And
not
Freaky
seen
Friday.
that.
Oh, I like Freaky Friday.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, it's had my commercial. Put my hair a few times today.
Parent Trap. Also, Parent Trap when she was a kid.
Yeah, that was the original one. Said you can't doubt her acting skills. I mean, she also had a questionable accent in that film, but still.
Oh, I've also lied to you again. I have also, not this year, but I have watched more than once The Night Before Christmas, spelled with a K, because he's a knight, and A Cinderella Story, Christmas Wish. I've watched that multiple
Lisa.
times.
No.
Please tell me you've watched The Holiday multiple times too.
The Holiday or The Holiday?
The Holiday.
The Holiday.
Both I have
Holiday.
watched multiple times.
I've
So I'm
watched
lying
any
to you
of
on
these
more than one level.
They're
I've watched.
rebooting. They're going to
Yeah.
reboot The Holiday.
Yeah, they're doing a second one, aren't they?
I'm
It's
so
not necessary.
excited.
What?
They're doing a second
Yes,
one with all the original cast. All the original cast have signed back up to do Holiday 2.
That's not rebooted.
Oh,
that's
okay.
That's doing a
Oh,
sequel.
sorry.
That's okay.
Sequel, not reboot. Sorry, retract my.
I was like scared that they were remaking it, and I was like, that's not necessary.
Sorry, Meg. You can stand down.
Because no Boxing Day, I'm working Christmas Day. Yeah.
Not to rub it in, but I'm off from the 16th until the 29th.
Wow.
Not to rub it in, but I'm off from the 23rd to the 2nd of January.
Wow. Read the room, guys. Not to rub it in,
Where
but
am
I'm
I?
off.
I don't know where my camera is on this one.
I
have
3
worked
days
many
off
Christmas.
with them are bank holidays.
I'm working the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm off the Monday to Thursday of both weeks. Which for hospitality I will take.
Yeah, that's good.
You know,
I
in
worked
all
Boxing-
fairness, I
I
have the sorry.
I worked Boxing Day once in M&S, and they sent they rotated everyone in the cafe to work on Boxing Day. That was 12 of us, and then sent half of us down to the food hall. And I remember a customer pushed me out of the way for a reduced cheese something. I don't know. Bugger
I do
off.
anything for a cheese board and M&S.
I've worked many like Boxing Day or Christmas Eve or both in retail before. So like now it got to the point where they were asking what leave you wanted over Christmas, and I could have taken more, but I was just like, no, like just having those couple of days is fine for me because I'm not used to having that much. But then we have to have a forced day off because there's a day that you have to take off and use a holiday day for, even if you don't want to, because it just doesn't open.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
That's
what
what
if I
they've
want a
done.
holiday day?
I'm like, I don't care about the 28th. I'll come in.
I would
They've
like to
decided
use my
to
holiday.
close our office in between Christmas and New Year's now, so everyone just takes it as holiday, so that we don't have to come in. But they gave us an extra day holiday because they can't really afford bonuses properly this year. Like they couldn't do it last year because of COVID. So they wanted to give us something, so they give everyone an extra day and closed the day early. which we thought we were pretty pleased about. We found out last week. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather have the bonus, but I'll take a day with the fam. You're muted, my love.
again.
You're muted, Lisa.
Oh, fucking hell. So, I did not know you had to pay £2,000 for a roof repair. But also, yeah. That's
I told you what to do. Don't make me say it again because they're going to catch me.
Shut up, you know what I meant. Okay, I get it. I'm gonna try and steal when I get caught. I'm just like, oh, it's fine. Jem told me I could.
If you get caught.
Yeah.
Jem is the authority.
You will respect my authority.
You respect my authority. To be fair, my ex-husband's dad was a defence solicitor. There you go. Bish bash bosh. What's it called? When you don't have your mind about you. What's it called?
Lisa.
Oh, there's a phrase that they use when
Not of my mind.
there's a league. I don't know what it's called. Incapacitated. No, it's not incapacitated. I know what it means.
She
Lacks
gave
the
it to her,
capacity.
so it wasn't her fault.
I don't know. Yeah. Doesn't have the mental capacity. I don't know. It's something like that. You're not all there, so you can't remember what you did. Is what I mean.
Yeah.
I hate cheesy
Yeah,
shit
we'll
at
just get
Christmas.
it committed instead. Actually, it's fine.
Uh,
We'll just get it committed instead. It's fine.
yeah, yeah.
Hey.
She's back.
Hi.
Hi.
Was it Play of Insanity that you were talking about? Never mind.
Diminished responsibility.
Oh my god.
Diminished responsibility.
Well done. Oh, we remembered.
I will stick with my horror. Thank you very much. Look, it's Christmas time. Mistletoe and wine.
There's a Christmas horror movie called Krampus that I really want to watch.
Same.
No, don't watch it.
Watch it.
Why? You telling me not to
scared
watch it
me.
because I'll be scared?
It was scare. It was terrifying.
See, I don't
Yeah.
watch horror films though, and I wasn't scared. I don't
She'll
like.
love it.
Watch it more. Yeah.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I also
I
want to
watched
watch the one with Jason Momoa in it.
Oh, I'm concerned about that one.
I want to watch the one that has the guy from Stranger Things.
Violent Night.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
David
Because he was
Albert.
hot in that as Santa, and I don't even care.
That's because he is hot.
He is.
He's an attractive
I also
man.
can't get the camera on this thing to sit in a good way, so sorry.
It's okay.
Because it's the iPad, like it's either going to be here or over here.
I've watched part of a Muppet Christmas Carol. Didn't even. Ashley.
Why?
Because Becca fell asleep.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay.
Damn you, Becca. You're not here
Her
for me
fault,
to yell at.
again.
You just
At least it wasn't out of choice.
Well, this was the thing because we were voice noting and we were watching it, and then suddenly I fell asleep for like 6 minutes, and I was like, should we stop this? Like, we can watch it again later.
Oh, you could have finished watching
I
it.
don't like the Muppets.
Oh. You could have finished watching it and then go back to where you were and then watched it together after.
Yeah, because you can always rewatch that film.
I mean, I'm going to rewatch that film, but I was very tired myself, so I was like, I should probably go to bed.
Fair
I
enough.
just love the fact that in that film, Michael Caine could have just phoned it in. He could have just come in and played like whatever
doesn't.
Scrooge, and he was like, "If I'm going to be in it and I'm going to be Scrooge, I'm going to be fucking Scrooge.
Mhm.
Get ready." Damn.
Get ready for the Michael Caine-ness of it all.
So, like, considering that it's a Muppets film, it's actually a good adaptation of A Christmas Carol.
Really good, yeah.
And it's got great songs.
Where Marley and Marley.
I always watch Muppets Christmas Carol on Christmas Eve because the after all there's only one more sleep till Christmas song.
Oh,
On Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And then I walk around the house for the next like 24 hours just singing the Ghost of Christmas Present song, I can't remember
wherever
what it's
you
called.
find love, it feels
Yeah.
like Christmas.
Yeah, I just walk around singing that.
It's true wherever
Feels like
you love feels like Christmas.
now.
We should
I
do
watched it,
carols
like,
on here
a week
closer
ago.
against Christmas.
Yeah.
I love it. At least Becca tried to educate you. What? Oh, with the Christmas Carol, the Muppet thing.
Like, excuse me.
I am not going to be set. Like, I will. You can call me whatever you want. If you say that I do not love Muppets Christmas Carol, I will call you back out for it. No, it is my favorite Christmas film.
Personally offended.
I love that film.
It is
My
glorious.
favorite Christmas film. My favorite Christmas film is The Holiday. I do like The Holiday, and that's probably going to be the one that I watch with my mum on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, I think, because we both love that film.
I've never seen it.
I love the holiday season.
Good luck with the brain cell in the comments, as the comments will be smash. Someone else.
Smash me.
I knew that was going to come out of your mouth. It is the most perfect Christmas film, Smash.
No, that's It's a Wonderful Life.
I've never seen it.
Agree, disagree.
How dare you?
It doesn't shock me that you say that, Chloe.
What,
I
sorry?
said it doesn't shock me that that's your answer.
I love It's a Wonderful Life.
See, I've seen parts of
So do
it.
I, but it just doesn't shock me that Chloe was the one that brought it up.
It's just a top tier Christmas film. Like,
It's so good.
makes me
I'm almost
cry.
like-
Like me.
Yeah.
My
I mean-
dad is the most cold-hearted person you'll ever meet, but he cries at that film.
It's a weird one to try and explain to people, though. So it's like, it's this guy who's about to commit suicide.
Yeah, yeah.
I sat my friend down to watch it for the first time, and it comes up with those graphics at the beginning with the stars, and she was
Yeah.
looking at me like, "What are you doing? Why are you making me watch this?" And I was
So I
like,
was just talking
"Wait."
to her.
Like, "Well, watch Holiday Inn after, but you have to watch this film."
See, I've seen bits and bats of it, I think, because there's certain scenes that come up and I'm like, oh, I remember that bit. But I must just zone out, because my mum does watch it every year.
But every
Right.
time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Every time a bell rings.
That's right, Sue.
Yeah. Fun fact, Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton spent so little effort on the film and gets the most credit. It is estimated that he spent less than 11 days on set.
Yep.
He wrote the original like poem that it's based off of, didn't he? But then he didn't actually have that much to do with making the film itself.
Boys and girls of every age. What blows my mind is how close in age Lindsay Lohan and that guy from Glee who is the love interest is like 3 years. Guy from Glee. What guy from Glee? Oh, we mean in the new film? I was thinking in the other films that we were talking about. I'm like, no. You mean the guy that's in the Falling for Christmas thing? Yeah. I love to
Over
refer.
Street, who's in it?
Is part of the plot that they're not close in age? I don't understand.
No, I don't know. I don't know what the point of this what this comment was. what? And why does that blow your mind?
Is it
We all
just
know
that like Lindsay Lohan and Glee seem like two very different eras? Because if you think about it, Lindsay Lohan was playing a teenager in 2004, and Glee was a few years later.
Yeah,
So
but we
they
all
were
know that
both
all the
playing teenagers
characters were
separate,
not
but I think it's just that Glee
teenagers.
cast older actors.
Okay.
Yeah. That they definitely were not teenagers when they acted in Glee. Clearly evident. I only work like 2 days a week. Rude. I worked Boxing Day, my birthday in Domino's once. Brutal. God for being a teacher now, so I get it off. Yes. Same Chloe. To do we're working in retail. Yep. Plea of insanity. Lack of mental capacity. Slumberland is very good.
You, Lisa.
I was going to say that, but I thought I've already insulted her once today. I'll let someone else.
Slumberland is very good. Highly recommend. Bring your tissues. See, I'm used to seeing Jason Momoa in more of like, in less of a. Obviously, I know he does the voice of a. Does he do the voice of someone?
If you could finish any of these sentences, that would be fantastic.
So I've seen him in Aquaman, and I've seen him in something else. Like he seems to be like the hero, and this seems like a really jokey, like fantasy type of character, which doesn't track with what I would normally think of Jason Momoa playing, which is good in a way because he's not typecast, brilliant. But that's part of the reason why I'm a bit like, because it's more of a comedic character in it. So like, I didn't know
I
if
think
it
it
would.
was good. I didn't know that's what it was called, Libby, so thank you. Because now I'll be able to look it up. I was just typing Jason Momoa and hope for the best.
It's Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, and you just type the person's name in and they're like, do you mean this? And it's never what I need.
Excuse you, I used commas, you dirty mess. Well,
I don't need Alice.
Megha looked insulted. I also haven't seen that movie. I don't often watch movies. Megha looked very insulted. I'm sorry.
I am personally offended that people haven't watched the movie that I had absolutely no hand in creating and came out like almost half a century before I was born.
See, I'm offended Becca because I've not seen Star Wars or Doctor Who. I'm offended so many people because I've not seen things.
Well, there's been more time for you to watch It's a Wonderful Life. It's been out much longer.
Like,
I'm sorry, Catherine.
The entire time you've been alive. But
You said Doctor Who and you broke
Doctor Who, so.
I mean, technically, 3 of the Star Wars have been out since before.
Well, so I'm saying all of those fit into being things that have existed her entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but It's a Wonderful Life is like old.
I'm
Have you
old.
seen Indiana Jones?
Have I seen Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
One of them, I think.
Yeah, so we've got 1963 for Doctor Who, and It's a Wonderful Life was like 40 something.
Yeah.
I like how you looked up when Doctor Who started. I could have told you that. We're coming up to like anniversary years.
I don't really care.
I'm going to start Doctor Who, and I did speak to Sayapan. I can't remember what series I'm starting from.
I still disagree with where you're starting. I still think you should start with Eccleston.
Start with Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah,
it makes more sense because the David Tennant storyline follows on directly from because Rose is going to confuse you.
And it's not even, he doesn't have like multiple seasons, like it's just one.
There's one season, it's not that many episodes, and Rose's storyline very much carries on from a big event that happens at the end of the Christopher Eccleston series.
What series is that?
Like the first one of the reboot, Lisa.
It's classed as series 1 of New Who.
Yeah.
New Who?
New Who, Big Summer Blowout. Sorry.
He's really good, and he did a great job of like revamping it and bringing it to like a new audience. So I definitely think he's the place to start.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I'll start from Eccleston.
Thank you.
I'm about to hop off. Thanks for Sprint. He probably already disappeared, but thanks for joining. Night, Marloose. There's some nights for you. Yes, Lindsay Lohan and Glue should be further apart in age in my head. Yeah, I get that, but I'm already aware that all the characters were older when they were in Glee, so that doesn't surprise me. And now that you've mentioned that, now I know where I know him from. Because the whole time I was watching that film, like,
which one from Glee is it? Who is it?
Sam.
The guy who had the Bieber moment.
Cord.
The guy who had a what? Bieber, yeah.
Oh, I thought Meg
I
said
thought you were
Bieber.
going to say the guy who had the stripper moment. because that was
Oh, you
like
also had that in all fairness.
Oh, I stopped watching by that point, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't make it long past Bieber.
Makes
I
no
I
have
don't
sense.
know
watched
if that was
all these
before
seasons
or after
multiple
Bieber,
times.
to be fair, but it was just one of that things that back then was like huge for it to be on TV.
I've never
Or at
seen
least it
Glee,
felt like it
so
was
I
from
wouldn't
that
know.
age group.
You're not missing out on anything, to be honest,
I've
Catherine.
got no plans to watch Glee.
No.
I was
Um,
a massive Gleek. I went to see them at the O2.
Same. I went to that.
And it was really good. And now I look back at the series and I'm like, oh God.
Oh, it's so problematic and it's so awful, but I still love it.
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
dancing like that with your
jealous.
students? Stop!
I still love it. It's still so good though.
It still baffles
I'm
me by the
jealous.
same creators of
So
American Horror
following.
Story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That
Was
was
it?
Yeah.
Originality of man.
Oh my god.
Will Schuster needs to be on a register.
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
have you heard the thing about like the original storyline? He was supposed to be like a heroin addict or something. And they decided to cut that out. And I'm like, you know what? I'd believe that though. That would have made a lot more sense as to why he was doing what he did.
Yeah,
just
it was a bit of
high
a
all
crazy
the time.
character. See, I watched the first couple of seasons quite religiously, and then I stopped watching it when I think I can't remember. Oh, the
I mean,
mean
why did I
cheerleader.
stop watching when he accosted a boy in the shower? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've blocked that part out of my brain. I don't know what you're
Like,
talking about.
What an introduction to a show.
I genuinely don't even know what we're talking about. I've blocked that from my memory.
That
Who
didn't
did
happen.
So did I. And I'm really, really sad that I now know it. Forgot
You've
about that.
now reminded me of a thing that I chose to forget.
It was very problematic, but it did some good covers. It did some bad covers.
It did some bad covers.
I was saying to Meg at the weekend that we went to a Christmas concert. They were singing "Oh Holy Night," and I'm like, I will still stand by the fact that my favorite version of this song is when Leah Michelle sang it in Glee. Like, I can listen to that version.
She
on
oversang far too much, though.
Oh, she did for some of the stuff, yeah, but that version
I'm
of
like,
"Oh Holy Night" was
yeah.
very good.
And probably an unpopular opinion, but her and Idina Menzel singing Poker Face, I actually like
love
that
that
rendition of it.
I like that
But it's
version.
probably an unpopular opinion because not many people like that rendition of it.
I still think that the best song in there was Neil Patrick Harris and
Dream On, yeah.
Matthew Morrison singing Dream On.
Yeah.
And it was Neil Patrick Harris that made it. When he hit
Well,
that note,
he does a high note at the end, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
phenomenal.
feel like Gwyneth Paltrow and Neil Patrick Harris with the Umbrella mashup. That was one of my favorites when I was like way back when. Haven't listened to it recently. Don't know if
I
it
could have
stands
done
the
without
test of time.
Gwyneth Paltrow, to be honest.
Yeah.
But back then, I liked it.
I did like the Mercedes bust your windows at your car, but her voice is phenomenal, so I can listen to her voice all day.
That
And
voice is so
I
good.
just love that he busted like a window out of like somebody who was supposed to be her best friend because he didn't like her back, but he's so obvious like camp. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell is going on? I think it was like episode 3 or something. And I was like, he just got that car. What the fuck are you doing? Like,
If we're going to talk about superior versions of a lot of songs, you've got to talk about one Santana and I can't remember the character's name, but Grant Gustin singing "Smooth Criminal," and
Oh.
anytime Darren Criss started singing,
Out of my mouth with the cello players.
Mhm.
Amazing.
yeah, and
What else did you
anytime
say,
Blaine started
Chloe?
singing, like Blaine coming in singing "Teenage Dreamers," his introduction song was fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Darren Criss in anything. Darren Criss in anything.
Also, Santana and Mercedes, anytime they did a duet of any kind.
with a
No,
deep mountain high.
Oh,
What a
their fucking
version.
Yeah.
voices just
So good.
Yeah.
and the what's the Adele mashup that they did? The I heard when they'd split up, when the two like groups had split.
Yeah, they did it for one of their regional
Yeah.
performances. didn't
Yeah, I
Might
had that
have-
as my ringtone, like that mashup for the longest time.
yeah, it did. They
also
did do some good songs.
enjoy the one that they did dressed as zombies.
Oh, the Thriller.
they? Oh,
Heads
Heads Will Roll Thriller, yeah.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yes, you're dead. That was great.
I will
Yeah.
say as well, some of the original songs weren't bad either.
Oh, Loser Like Me was my anthem for a while.
It
Like
was
that's the one. That
so
was when they
good.
did the tour as well. Was that when that series was on?
Yeah. See, I didn't. Again, it might be an unpopular opinion. I didn't like when Finn sang. I didn't think his voice was all that good.
Yeah, no, it
And
was.
Leah Michelle was. Loads of people that used to watch it when I used to watch it used to be like, "Oh, she's so amazing. Her voice is so amazing." Like, for one, I could hear a lot of auto tune in her voice, but also she oversang so fucking much,
It
and I
didn't
was
help,
just.
or at least one of
It got
the.
annoying that she was just a cocky bitch. I didn't like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying anything about that part. I'd watched a documentary at one point, like way back when, and I think they'd said that they had to train her to sing like Rachel did because Leah's natural like West End voice was so different.
If you listen to her on Spring Awakening, which is before she got Glee, she sounds a lot different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
because I
heard
love
that as well.
the Spring Awakening soundtrack.
Yeah, she was. I've heard her sing other songs like a West End voice, but they did the same thing with who somebody mentioned it to me about Ariana Grande before she
She was
sang like.
she was in 13 the musical when she was a kid. That was her first
Was it
like
you that
acting
mentioned to
role.
me to listen to her
Probably,
before?
yeah, because I think I was ranting about Wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yes.
she was in a musical on Broadway. That was the sort of start of her career, and then she went into the Nickelodeon stuff. And obviously, she had to put a voice on for Victorious anyway, because like Kat had a ridiculous, annoying voice
Yeah.
as part of her character. But then she's sort of got all these affectations in her voice now, and I can't imagine her singing as Glinda in Wicked because I just can't imagine her losing those.
Yeah. So I heard a song before she went onto the whole Victorious thing, and you can tell that that's the kind of voice that I would like to listen to. But then she did a recording of a recent like clip of a song from Wicked, I think it was.
She did
Uh,
it was a celebration show where like for an anniversary, and it was Adina
yeah,
Menzel
she
and
still
kind
does
of
that
presenting
really
it. And
closed
she sang The
jaw.
Wizard and I think. Yeah.
She does that really closed jaw singing that she does, like the breathy singing, and I'm just like, open your mouth,
Yeah.
open your mouth.
She's just lost addiction when she's singing.
Have you ever seen her doing the Wheel of Musical Impressions?
Yes, she is great on that.
Fucking- Like literally, that it was like the other people had just wandered out. She sounded exactly like him, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she sounds great. She does have a great voice. It's powerful and the range is good, but it's not a West End voice anymore. She just
No, she's got a pop star voice. Yeah.
yeah.
So I saw her in concert and she's really, really good. I'm reserving judgment until I hear a clip of what she sounds like in the Wicked film, because at the minute I just can't imagine it.
And I'm just so excited for Cynthia Erivo and Jonathan.
Oh, Cynthia Erivo and Jonathan Bailey, that's all I care about in that film.
I just
Also,
feel
if
like
we don't film soon, I'm gonna have to leave because I have shit to do.
yeah, we will sprint. I'm just gonna get to the bottom of the comments.
Just we've been here for nearly 2 hours, and I need to go to bed at some point, and I've got so many things to do.
How dare you do stuff?
I did read You Deserve Each Other, and it's my favourite book of this year.
I'm so glad. That is the correct opinion.
Oh my god. If he was on heroin, it would have made him believe in his life was pregnant more believable. Yeah. Hello. I don't think we have one.
Alice has already answered later on.
Right, okay. Everyone said hello to Chloe. There we go. You have that. Just this group, not other people that do sprints. Fucking hell.
That's
Right,
what I started getting at. I was trying to be good. I just started laughing and it said anything.
Gonna do another 45 minutes. Go.
Also, she's so cute. She's got her nose under her tail. I got a shadow.
Meow.
Just gonna sit here like this. I'm gonna sit here like this. How did we do? We'll go to Chloe first because Gemma's still reading.
Let's go to the next person.
Did you not do anything?
Hi.
Good. It's fine. Tori, how did you do?
I got up to 68% in my book. I gave the cat cuddles. And I spoke to Richie.
We heard you talking to Richie.
Oh, I thought I was muted. I said I was
Yeah, you
muted.
done muted yourself.
Somebody should have told me. I'd have fucked off.
No. I just muted you again. It's fine. I've done it loads of times. I can
Oh,
mute myself.
froze. I had to rejoin, but it instantly put me back into the stream. It was weird. It didn't go backstage. I was just there, and I was like, oh, maybe it didn't actually screw up as much as I thought I did. Apologies, guys.
That's alright. We didn't hear much. Shamashly.
I got to chapter 15 of my book.
What do you have to get up to in order to catch up to the buddy read?
We're just kind of doing it. It's everyone just reads it this month.
Ah, right, okay. Okie doke. Gemma.
I finished the buddy read pages of Matthew Prince.
But then,
Avengers.
How many pages?
Like 60 something, 70.
Wow.
But they're really quick.
Wow.
And it's so pretty. I just got to this page.
It is pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. What did you do, Meg?
I read 51 pages. I built a book cart, and I didn't reorganize my shelves so much as fit everything on in a way I'm not happy with, but will do until January.
That's what mine are like at the minute. Like, I've managed to get everything on the shelves, but I don't like where any of it is.
Yeah, so my book cart has my most anticipated unread, and then the rest of it is just a mess.
So what's happening in January? Are you doing like a full-on haul?
Well, no, I'll just de-Christmasify my room, and in the process, properly reorganize.
Right, okay.
I think I'm going to do an haul soon.
I mean, I've got like 10 books in a box to unhaul. I've just not properly gone through everything.
I'm going to be strong and start getting rid of some of my YA fantasy that's been sitting there for like 6 years.
Oh, the ones that you told me in Smash you were going to get rid of.
Yeah, I'm going to try a chapter of all the Fairy Loot books and get rid of the ones that don't pique my interest. And there's quite a few others that I might do the same. Just stop
cancelling my YA Fairy Loot and my adult Fairy Loot tonight.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the adult Fairy Loot. I have also cancelled the YA.
Did you read The Flower Bride, Meg?
Yes.
I thought it was you that read it. Because I remember you liked The Darkening, and there was another one, and I was like, I'm sure that she mentioned something about a flower, something, or I was like, I'm sure it's this one.
I've not read The Darkening.
Not Darkening.
The Whispering Dark.
The Whispering Dark, that's it. Something to do with dark stuff.
Yeah.
Like...
No, I really enjoyed The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. It was very much like kind of flowery written, like had Rebecca vibes. Like it was a good time.
See, I can't cancel until March, so I'm just going to skip until then, which I know is really bad. I've cancelled the YA because I need to get the Legends of Lattes special edition. And then I can die happy. No, I'm joking. I could just cancel it then.
I meant to ask you, Lise, did you send me Dowry of Blood in that yet? Because you haven't asked me for any postage.
I sent some books. Were yours some of the... No, because yours are in a big box. No, I haven't sent them yet.
You haven't asked me for any postage yet. So
No,
let me know
I was I was gonna go through my shelves and see if there was any other ones that you potentially might want before I did that. Because I only came across that other one when I was sorting out my hardback shelves.
I am 80 to 90% sure that you can have my Serpent and Dove.
So do you want me to send you the paperback?
No. I'm going to try the first chapter, but I just don't think I'm interested in picking it up. I think that's going to be the true for a lot of the Fairy Loot books. There's maybe a couple, but I think a lot of them are going to be looking for new homes. So watch this space, gang.
Oh, I already don't need all of mine.
Some of them have kind of been pre-claimed.
Yeah. I think I've got books that I still need to start out with Meg. And
I
I've
probably have some if other people are looking for the same duplicates of recent books.
You're
And I've said-
resting on yours right now, Lisa.
and I said to Meg, if she doesn't like Ballad of Never After, I will buy that one off her.
That's here.
Oh, Tori, also let me know when you have a chance to send the Jacqueline Wilson ones over, because I can't remember how much I owe you for those either.
I just remembered I have them, and I have HMRC for Smith as well. They're both sitting downstairs.
Tori, would it be easier if you just brought that to Edinburgh?
I can do, or I can send it before. Doesn't matter, whichever's easiest for you.
I don't mind. I've got my car for Edinburgh, so I can just have it in my car.
That's true.
Yes. I love your mug, Meg.
Thank you. It's from Asda.
Cute.
Why is everyone getting all the cute Asda mugs, and then when I go to my Asda, there's just shit there? Or if you go to the website, you can only buy them in like sets of 4 on the website.
I got this on the website, but it was like mid-November.
Balls. Hello, finally added pictures to my Bujo. Now I'm listening to Wuthering Heights and doing a puzzle. What puzzle are you doing? Is it a big one? I keep seeing those ones where you use your pieces are like different shapes of like animals and stuff, but then it makes a nice big colourful thing. But I only ever see it on Twitter ads, and the sites look a bit dubious. So then I went on Amazon and I found a couple, but they're like £25 for a puzzle.
Puzzles are expensive.
And I think they're not really awkward to try and fit together because you can't tell where any of the pieces go.
Yeah, it's not like you've got like edges and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't really have edges because they make normally they make a shape, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I said. You've not got like edges and stuff.
Oh, you've not got. Sorry, I heard you've got edges, and I was like, but I don't think they do.
No.
So I would need to, because it's something like that I would want to make and then probably put up on a wall somewhere, because I wouldn't just take it back.
People like Mod Podge them, stick them in frames.
Yeah, I might have a look and see if I can do something like that at some point after Christmas, because I saw like a fox one. They just looked really pretty. But at the moment, I don't have £25 plus postage to spend on a puzzle. Huh?
Bye, She-Hulk. Sorry.
Finished. Woo! Just in the mood for more and more Christmas books now.
Just like Magic by Sarah Hogle.
There you go. Oh, you deserve each other, which is set in winter.
It is.
There we go. Or if you're a Sarah Morgan fan, or if you like just...
or if you want to do the read-along for the podcast. I may not be enjoying it, but it's certainly a Christmas book.
Yep, you and me with Matthew Prince.
How are you finding it?
It's okay. It's just very... I can understand why people might not like him. Very entitled little shit. But...
Yeah. Like, he's going to grow on me, obviously. But, like, I was sort of irritated at work, and he was just pissing me off.
I mean,
I'm enjoying it.
I've got to chapter... I think I'm on chapter 11 now, so I've almost finished today's pages. And I think there's a, a moral to the story, there's a reason behind why he is the way he is. I think we get to see more of him, like, behind the bullshit, but I don't mind the dislikable character, but I'm not always a huge fan of first person, and if it's done, it needs to be done well, and I'm not sure I'm liking that aspect of it.
Yeah.
My issue is more that I don't actually care about the romance that it's built into. Like, I don't feel like there's that much sort of being built around it. Like,
I
'cause
haven't
it's
got
all
that
obviously
bit yet,
based,
but like I will say, I am a sucker for a stereotypical like hero in a romance, and like this guy seems like he fills the brief.
Yeah.
Just tell me if it irritates you how many times he calls him dude throughout it.
Oh, that's already getting to me. Like, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I get it, you're a bro. Like,
Somebody in a review on Goodreads counted it, and apparently it's 80 times.
Wow.
Oh no.
Dude.
Single, I agree.
Yeah. Hey, just joined, listen to Six of Crows while bouncing around. I was checking it said bouncing then. I thought I misread that. Bouncing around
79.
projects. Hello. 95 pages of Jacqueline Wilson book. Which one are you reading, Chloe? Or are you not saying which one you're reading? Yes, I love the Six of Crows duology. They are both 5 stars, and I will be taking no questions at this time.
Which
Okay,
duology?
5 star. Six of Crows, Cooking Kingdom.
Oh yes, 100%.
100%. I wish I could
150.
read both, but my TBR this month. Do you know what? At some point, when I've got all the Lee Bardugo books, I am just gonna binge read them from start to finish. Because I need Lee Bardugo in my life. And I'm definitely getting the Ninth House duology thing that's coming out. This the set that's coming out. Is it Illumicrate they're doing that next year? Yeah.
I'm gonna wait and see what they look like first, because the artwork gets revealed next week.
I really want them. I'm hoping that they are going to be good, because I was going to get the Ninth House anyway, and by itself online, I think, to get the hardbacks, because you can't get them on Amazon anymore. It's like £25. So I might as well just buy a special edition along with the special edition second one, and just cancel my pre-order, if that's the case. If I post my spreadsheet on Rose Book Channel next sprint, can I get some bookish? Yes! I will give you a recommendation on it. 300-piece Wuthering Heights online. Oh! My name is Asda is Bristol. Wow. So no books for me.
That's sad.
It's secrets. Don't know why I was being oddly secretive about it. That's
You were following the
fine.
brief of the title, obviously.
Is everyone free to go for another half hour?
Yes.
Do a last half an hour sprint Cheeto?
Yeah, I'm just yelling at Pence and being muted.
So we're gonna get rid of.
I need to find a home for like 8 pumpkins because they don't fit with the Christmas decor. What do you mean?
Just paint a Santa face on them and then they will.
Sorry, that doesn't compute to me. I'm like, there's pumpkin there.
Yeah, we have different vibes.
There's a skull.
Were you not
He's got
storing
Christmas hampers on. What more do you want? And Jeff's got a hat on. Everyone's fully Christmas.
Were you not storing the Christmas decorations somewhere under your bed before? Can you not put the pumpkins where you were storing the Christmas decorations?
Yes, but I've already like shoved the box back and it was like traumatic.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to go through that again before January.
I still have some Christmas hats if you want them. I have some spare ones.
Just put them on.
The hats on the pumpkins.
I'm really sad because I've got some like too tall decorations, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to put these. Like, where's this tree going to go? What about a giant nutcracker?
I've lost one of my decorations. I bought a nutcracker last year and I don't know where it is.
This is mine. He looks terrifying.
That's what mine looked like.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
I bought a little nutcracker ornament for the tree. Gents put it on today.
It is funny how he cracks the nuts with his mouth. It looks scary.
I can't imagine, like, there's not a lot of like heft to this. Like
I don't think it's so usable.
no. Like I can't imagine, but like any that look like this, why would you put something mechanical inside it that would get the right kind of like give? I don't understand why they started decorating them.
Just use the metal ones.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just like
and
the
not
cheap ones.
decorative Nutcracker. Like, why did they start painting them like terrifying night things?
Yeah, because they're always like this.
Yeah, just like the teeth. Why?
Look at that.
Is it which one came first, like the story of the Nutcracker Prince or the things? Because if it's a case of like the story and it was called the Nutcracker Prince, but it wasn't actually like a Nutcracker in that sort of way,
Yeah.
maybe that's why they started decorating them like that to fit the
Don't know.
story.
The Barbie movie didn't tell me.
It's like what came first, the chicken or the egg? We don't know.
I am going to see the Nutcracker in 3 weeks' time, 2 weeks' time, or whenever it is. Just before Christmas.
I was supposed to be reading Midnight in Neverwood this month because I need to
I
see if
love
it's a
that
book
book.
I'm gonna like.
I have
Um,
that somewhere.
I got it last
I
year.
love that one.
Yeah, see, I got it last year because I was told it was a Nutcracker retailer and I was like, oh, Nutcracker retailing Christmas. I've never seen or read anything to do with the Nutcracker. I don't even know what the story is about.
Oh, even the Barbie one.
Nope.
So there was an animated Nutcracker film when I was a kid that I was obsessed with.
Barbie
Never
was
seen
so good.
anything. No adaptation whatsoever. Not read it, not seen it. I know there was a Nutcracker and a princess.
You should
Of
watch
some
the
kind.
Barbie one.
I see my
Genuinely, I think it's a good adaptation, and like the music and the ballet, like considering it came out in like 2000 or like around that time, it holds up.
I might have to see if it's on Netflix and add it to my Christmas watch list.
I'll take no criticism.
I'm so happy about Jeff's hat. I love it. My name is Jeff.
It's all down to Andy. She said that she's like the skeleton amongst all your Christmas decorations is sending me. So I was like, well, I better make him Christmassy. So I was like, I'm gonna order Jeff a hat. He needs one.
Yeah, just
I was
put a
going to
little
set the
on the
timer
side.
for 30. Oh,
Just keep it. It's got potpourri inside.
what was that? Show me, show me, show me.
It was a sparkly pumpkin. Oh, hello.
I love that.
Yeah.
He's glittery. He's Christmassy.
Very glittery. There's glitter all over my bed now. My favorite is this little guy.
Oh, that's cute. Leave him on your shelf.
Well, it's not autumnal.
Just stick a
Season.
Santa hat on him. Right, ho, ho, ho on him.
No, I'll probably just buy it with my box.
My York Ghost
No.
Company also has a hat, but it's a bit big for him, so I have to hold it on, and it sits propped against a book. So it sits.
I really want to go to the go shop.
Me too.
Oh, where's my camera?
I love
I
him.
want to go in that shop so badly.
I want one so bad.
Yes.
I have a
I'm
friend
on
who
York
works
in
there.
February. That's where I'm going.
Can you take me off full screen now? Thanks. That was terrifying. These trees are getting on my nerves. They keep fucking falling off.
So we're going to go for 30 minutes and I'll see you all in 30 minutes. Chloe. How did you do, everybody? Chloe.
I edited some of my vlog. I was actually really good this time. I edited the majority of it before I went away for the weekend. So I just need to add in, but there's very few clips from the weekend anyway. So that bit got edited very quickly. And then there's just like a 14-minute clip at the end, which is me just talking about how good Newsies was. So I'm in the middle of editing that.
Good. Gemma?
I read about 100 pages. I got a little bit distracted by TikTok. Oh,
Tori?
I'm up to 82%, so roughly about 40 pages left. This is book 2, and book 3 comes out just before Christmas, so I'll need to wait for that, but it's fine. Kindle Unlimited books are doing me good while my brain isn't actually properly in it. And I got distracted by the cat. But I think that's pretty much life now. So
What book are you reading?
so the first one was called Venom, and this one is called Axel, and the third one is called Arrow, and it's like a shifters male thing. The three of them
Sounds
are
like
grizzly
Marvel
shifters, and they all
characters.
find their mates, and it's pretty shitty, and the writing is bad, and there's typos, and it's a great time. I'm having more fun pulling apart the writing than I probably am the actual book, but it's enough that it's making me smile while I'm reading crap. Like, it's doing the job that I need it to do for me right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you can read a sentence, and I'm like, yeah, you missed like a word there. You didn't mean that. It's great. It's fun. Wouldn't recommend to anyone that actually wants a serious read, though. Either.
Shemashale?
I went on TikTok. I voice noted Becca. I listened to probably like 5 minutes of my audiobook, and I knitted.
You did what, sorry?
Knitted.
What? You did what?
Knitted.
Like
knitted. Sorry.
Oh, right.
You knitted.
I knitted.
Meg?
I listened to about 15 pages. I got my Christmas tree out and realized I've lost the base. So ordered a new Christmas tree and then showered.
Well,
Ductivo.
What did I do? Oh, I listened to today's and some of tomorrow's Buddy Read pages of Matthew Prince because I am now behind on Burning God, and I've got to film my November wrap up tomorrow. So I thought if I get ahead of these pages, I can listen to the Burning God tour from work tomorrow, and then I can film when I get home. And I don't think there's any sprints tomorrow, so tomorrow will be filming my November wrap up, editing that, getting that ready for Sunday, and then editing the rest of what I've got of my Vlogmas videos, which I think after the one on Sunday, I've got everything edited up to the 17th, I think, and scheduled. Other than obviously my vlog for next week, and yeah, that on the day. And I've got one more clip coming in for my 12 books, 12 prompts. And then that'll be done as well. Biggest job is I've got a video that I'm doing for like the last day of the month, and I thought it'd be a good idea to do it. And I've just got to find clips of where I've been on sprints with like all different friends and stuff, and it's just gonna be a lot of like looking through old videos and stuff, which in the moment it was like, oh, that sounds like a pretty cool thing to do, and then I'm like, oh, but time. It's gonna take a lot more time for that, but I'm hoping I could just like whack on an audiobook and just skim through that and do that on Saturday or something. Fingers crossed. But I've got my work still on Thursday, and I'm really not wanting to go. I do want to go, but I don't because I feel ill. But I know that when I go, I will feel better because the menu was released, and I chose like garlic and cheesy herby mushroom things. For starters, I've got a full turkey dinner for main, and then the dessert is a um Lotus Biscoff cheesecake, and we get a
Amazing.
full like gambling package because we go to a casino, so we get a full like some chips and stuff to use at the casino, and it's like free drinks all night like, on the company. So I know that I'm gonna enjoy it, but then it's just like effort to dress up. Was that your cat that made that noise then? Oh, I heard it. Meow, meow, meow.
Could have been my mother yelling night, Tom.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was.
I was gonna say, that time it wasn't me. She is very vocal, but she can't do words.
all I heard
Yeah.
was ma ma ma. But obviously, it was just muffled words.
I had my work to do on Friday night, and when I went to the office on Monday, one of the directors came skipping in and was like, "Are you all right? You still drunk?" I was like, "No." He goes, "Do you remember lying on the floor with your arms and legs in the air? Because I thought if I come in and spun you, you'd spin around like a turtle." I said, "I was doing snow angels." He goes, "What, with your legs in the air?" I was like, "Yes." And then very quickly, the heat got taken off me because we were in my financial director's office, and he just turned to him and went, "Oh, and how was your lap dance from the engineer?" He's like, "Yes, I do remember the lap dance from Charlie." So I think the heat got taken off me pretty quick.
I love that you posted a picture of the police car in the group chat, and straight away we all knew that you were drunk.
They find me.
They found me again.
It was just like, I know this road. Gem's only down here when she's drunk on her way home.
I must say, I don't remember putting my legs in the air. I do remember doing the snow angel. I don't remember having my legs in the air, and I was wearing a dress, so it is concerning. Because I have to tell you, I only knew about 10 people at that party by name. The rest were all engineers that I'd never met before.
Well, they got a good show, didn't they?
Well, they got a good show from the engineer that was giving the lap dances around. Good lord.
My work's due is on the 16th, and I'm not working after that. So I'm like, if I embarrass myself, people have a long time to forget about it. But they also have a long time to think of things to say for when I eventually come in, and it really depends.
I
There
think
will be that one asshole that will like keep a track.
We went to a club after, and I was speaking to one of the managers from another department, and we was talking about it, and he said, apparently I flipped over a couch. And I said, you did? And it wasn't a couch, it was a booth. You flipped over the middle portion of 2 booths and ended up with your legs wrapped over someone's shoulders, but I can't remember who that person was. But I'm pretty sure they did work for us, so I think you're okay. But I don't
Oh dear.
I want to come on work nights out with you guys.
well,
I basically
I'm
feel like I
sober.
stayed up for like the whole year, and as soon as the Christmas party hits, I'm like, and it's my boss's fault because he buys tequila for everyone, and by 8:30, I think I'd had about 4 and was smashed because I don't drink. I had 4 tequilas plus about 3, maybe, I don't know how many drinks.
see, my issue is I don't drink, but also, from what I hear, the ladies that we work with, they're all pretty wild and like very forward and full on. So I could just imagine what they're gonna be like when they're drunk. And then the other ones that are with us are like lads that like to go on the sesh. So I'm one of the only ones that doesn't drink a lot, but I'm probably gonna be the one that just ends up on my ass somewhere. And we've all got work on the Friday, and don't ask me why, but one of the Apparently they do it on a Thursday because a lot of them have kids and they have like weekends with family or whatever. But the guy who does all like the research and development decided to book a meeting with the director and on the Friday morning to test some chemicals that he's trying to develop after going on a session on the Thursday. And he told the director, and he's like, mate, you need to cancel that. He's like, no, I won't get too drunk on the Thursday. I'll be fine. He's like, Chris, you'll be working with chemicals in a not so great state. Not advisable. And this is one of our clients that we purchase like millions of pounds worth of product from. I don't think they need to see the whole business hungover. So maybe that's not the best impression to give. Just rearrange it. It's probably best. And he's like, oh mate, I'll be fine. He's like, yeah, you'll be fine. But I
The
won't
rest of
be.
us won't be.
I won't be. So on Friday, he's like, I'm fully aware that we probably won't all be present on Friday. In spirit, we'll be there physically, but everything else will be non-existent. I was like, okay, that's absolutely fine. I feel pretty awkward about going into work hungover. I've never done it before. So I probably will abstain from drinking too much because of that. But they just don't care. They're like, well, yeah, if we get pissed, and we'll just be hanging on the Friday. But my ops, like the director of the business sits right behind me. He's like, I'll be smashed. I'll be hungover. I don't care.
I don't know if I was
As long
hungover.
as long as you're not as bad as the worst person, you're still fine.
I've just got visions of things going really wrong, and I'm just like,
It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
oh, don't
Don't
say that.
Jen.
Why have you just jinxed my work night out right now?
Got in a fight with one of the engineers in the club. Protecting my girl. Stop touching her ass. She doesn't like you, bitch.
Luckily, all the lads that I work with are happily taken. One guy has 4 kids. One's got a partner in a house. The other one's just got engaged. So I know, in that respect, there's going to be none of that. They might get too drunk and, probably end up falling over. But
I'm just gonna point out that the last place I worked, they had to stop having. They used to have Christmas parties in the office, and they had to stop having Christmas parties because somebody had an affair on the boss's desk.
oh no,
So
don't
doesn't
say
always
that. The cheating trope is not something I like to read in books. I don't want to see it in person. So
Apparently, it was many years ago, but the story still lived on.
oh, the story lived on.
Well, 2 people from my job having shenanigans with one of them was married was how I got a job. Because her husband found out and made her leave the company and there became a position available.
Okay.
Hello!
Okay, so when you've all stopped jinxing and I feel like you're all jinxing now, it's gonna be a nice wholesome time. There's gonna be
I had a
no
great time.
extramarital or extra relationship goings on other than friendly banter, is what I'm gonna say.
I had a great time, got very drunk, and apparently became an overturned turtle. So I don't know if I was doing this. I don't remember doing that. I just remember doing snow angels.
Jen, next time you
head,
go,
I
I
was
was
doing
doing a
voice.
body cam. I just want to see this footage.
What kind of ground are you on?
I was being very graceful. There was a small stage with a tree on, and I thought I was doing this, but I don't remember there being any leg action, but apparently.
I mean, there should be leg action with a snow angel.
But I don't remember them being in the air.
Should be like a horizontal, not a vertical situation.
There was a small moment as I was doing the snow angels that I thought, is this appropriate for a work?
Just a small moment.
I can see 3 directors from where I'm lying, and I thought, fuck it. I just carried on, and then I had another tequila, which was what I won off the same breakfast. I think it's okay.
Oh, I don't think you're okay, love.
I liked watching your vlog where you're like, I'm just glad that my mother had my child.
Yeah.
I was so confused when I woke up because I thought it was like 7 a.m. and Danny was getting in from work and he was like, bitch, it is 3 p.m. I was like, I'm just going to stay here for the rest of the day. There's really no point in getting out.
I spent the whole time filming a book haul. At least you were filming something. It was productive. Read 38 pages of Carrie Soto, 110 to go.
Speaking of Taylor Jenkins Reid, did everyone see the stills and the date?
I'm so excited.
No.
Every picture of Sam Claflin, I'm just like, yes.
Daisy Jones in the six for context, because I realised I did not say any of those words aloud.
Oh, I'm very excited for that.
Said every picture of Sam Claflin, I'm just like, yes, thank you for this casting. Thank you.
Yeah.
Send me
Like,
the
as much
link.
as I like have lowered the rating in my head, like as time has passed, I'm still really. I think it's going to make an amazing show.
Yeah,
I love the book.
I haven't read it. I've not read any Carrie
Well,
Soto books.
I think we all
Taylor
have the
Jenkins
audio
Reid, sorry.
if you ever need it.
Pardon?
I think many people have the audio if you ever need it.
Oh, the audiobook is good.
But yeah, recommend the audio.
I may use these as productivity sprints, Chloe, because I need to film and edit, so I think I will definitely use your sprints. I wasn't the picture. It wasn't the picture of the police car. It was the message that went with it.
that's because you weren't here for the last time that we got the picture of the police car. I had vivid flashbacks.
Whoop whoop! It's the sound of the police. It's the sound of the police. When I went to
At
my
least
husband's
it was
office,
one this time.
after realising the pillar was holding me up, we went up to the room to pass out. Love it. Luckily, the casino is just on the opposite end of town to where I live. So if I'm lazy, I can just get a taxi if I'm feeling really, really not good. Or I could just walk and it's like 5 minutes across the town centre till I'm in my bed. We have 2 affairs going on in the office on a daily basis. I forget it doesn't happen at everyone's work. I'm just gonna hope and pray that it doesn't, because I would get second-hand awkwardness. And
Well, I feel
yeah,
like there's 100% something happening at my work. I just don't care enough to find out.
my office is so small though, and
Are
like
there like 50 members of staff at my office?
there's like 5.
No, there's a
Well,
chunk
there's
of us.
There's like 4 in my office, and I'm the only female in our side of the business. The other side of the business is like 4 females and about 5 males.
I feel like we have over 50.
Yeah, it's very close, and they're all friends. And the director of my side of the business is the son of the director of the other side of the business. So, it's a family affair. So, and all of them are friends from living in the same area. It would be hella awkward. But Jem, the overturned turtle angel. She's no longer Beetlejuice. She's now the overturned turtle angel in my phone.
Just call me Raphael. Like the turtle and an angel.
We legit have 2 people who leave the room sneakily and come back separately 20 minutes. Oh my god.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I used to work somewhere where one of the it was in a bowling alley, and one of the technicians was engaged to the boss's daughter. A week before the wedding got called off because he was having an affair with someone who worked on the bar. And then he still carried on working there for a year after.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, the audacity.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, it's ended up well for that couple. They're now married with lots of kids.
I suppose it depends how you define well.
Well, they seem to be happy in their life now, but
how many kids
it
are we
started
talking?
in a bad situation.
How many kids do they have?
4 or 5.
Wow.
I don't keep up with. I see them on Facebook every so often. I don't actually
football
talk.
team.
They haven't slept in at least like 7 years.
Love it. And on that note, we are gonna head off. I will have some of these girls back next week if they come back, and I think Saipan is joining us next week as well. But I will see you all. If you're going on Chloe's sprints, Chloe's doing them tomorrow. Somebody else will do them at some point during the week. I think Becca's doing them on Sunday still. So lots of people to speak to and join sprints with. Anyway, I'm going. I'm tired. Bye.
Bye.